The crunch of that bread is immensely satisfying every single time. And then there's the flavor of the meat inside. Beef, not pork. So this is gonna be a bit of a theme for today. China is known for its vast consumption of pork. In fact, people in China eat so much pork they can't even keep up with their own demand. In fact, my country produces a lot of the pork that's then exported to China so it can be eaten here. How do you survive in a country that is so in love with pork if you don't eat pork?
It seems like every food you come across in Chengdu contains pork. From our street food tour, this crispy fried bread was sprinkled with a bit of pork meat. These noodles, soaked in a broth made with pork lungs. The don don noodles were topped with a minced pork sauce. Then there's this, braised pig brain, which, you guessed it, came from the head of a pig. So if Muslim folks want to remain pork-free, where do they go?
Today I'm on a mission to meet with members of the Hui Muslim community, go to their restaurants and try these foods, seeing how they compare to typical Chinese fare and other food here in Chengdu.
Soon, I'll be discovering more hidden halal gems, food from this beauty,
It's really nice. Look, I want to eat it right now.
all the way to this beast.
If it was galloping through a field, it would be like this.
But any good Muslim meal must start off here.
Sir, put her there. Ma'am, do you shake her? Okay.
Mr. Mi is the owner and butcher of not just any butcher shop, but one that's halal certified. That means there's absolutely no pork. Instead, he trades in beef, prepared according to halal standards. Local Hui Muslim, Xiao, is here to tell me exactly what that means.
The butcher has to be done by a special person. There is an exact direction we have to face to kill the cow. They must use a knife and they will dry the blood.
That's very similar to what Muslim folks do around the world.
Yeah.
Mr. Mi used to be an imam, someone who provides religious guidance and leads prayer at the mosque. People like him belong to the third largest minority group in China.
You are a Hui
Yeah,
Muslim as
yeah,
well. Are you
yeah.
still eating strictly halal?
Yeah. When I have free time, I will go to some places like this to purchase my own stuff and cook by myself.
I always think, it's a different story if you're in a country like Malaysia or Indonesia. There's many halal options.
Yeah.
But here, it might not always be convenient to get the food that you require. Has it ever been a challenge for you to find halal food sometimes, depending on where you are in the city?
Muslim traders and diplomats first arrived in China from the Middle East and Central Asia in the 7th century. Today, around 18 million Muslims live in China, with the Hui people, 11 million strong, forming the largest Islamic ethnic group in the country.
I think it's very convenient now because halal restaurant is all around the places. I don't think it's not inconvenient.
So it is convenient.
Yeah.
Okay, got it.
Though they adhere to Islamic rules, the Hui people share many cultural traits with the Han majority. But when it comes to food, that's where things get interesting.
When I started my food tour here in Chengdu, it started with pork lungs boiling in a broth. Although we did not eat them, it was flavoring the broth. And I love the idea that I might finish the series with another set of lungs. By the end of today, I'm going to be trying a food called imperial lung slices. What else is in this dish? Yes. That's a big old head of a cow, and this is a halal head. If you want, you could eat every part of this.
I can eat it.
Soon, I'll finally get a taste of those imperial lung slices, an ancient and bizarre-sounding dish. But first, I'm trying one of the most popular noodle dishes among Hui people, and you'll find it here.
This whole place where we are, this neighborhood, there are a few different shops selling a similar type of food, and it's all halal food, right?
Because there's a mosque here.
Yeah, you would never guess, I guess. If you weren't from here, you would look at this and you wouldn't necessarily think it's a mosque, but that's a mosque.
If there's a mosque, there must be some halal restaurant around here, and there's also social medias will recommend halal foods for people. That's the main way I find halal restaurant.
Let's talk about what we've got starting with this right here. This is
Beef noodle with bamboo shoots.
Here the recipe starts by adding green onions, chicken powder, Sichuan peppercorn, MSG, soy sauce, and chili oil into a bowl, then soaking these flavors in a rich, flavorful stewed beef broth.
Usually in Sichuan, people will use pork for this dish, but for Hui people, we will substitute it with beef.
Next, a portion of freshly boiled wheat noodles is added, topped with bok choy, stewed tender beef, bamboo shoots from the broth, and a sprinkle of fresh cilantro.
Should we taste the bamboo?
This is Sichuan special.
It has a great flavor because it's a little bit sour and it's fibrous. The broth is looking pretty red and oily. What's going on with this broth?
They like to add Sichuan pepper in it.
I've had some of that during this trip. Oh, I want to try some of the meat. The beef is beautifully braised. It just has a wonderful soft texture to it. Now, can I say something? There's not a lot of beef here. There's about 3 pieces this size. What's going on there?
Because it's not too expensive for a bowl, so they cannot add so much beef in it.
Shrinkflation is killing everybody out here. Oh, wow. I think that could give Don Don Noodles a run for its money. It's very flavorful.
Noodles is the most popular food for Hui people. They like to eat noodles a lot.
Chinese Islamic cuisine originated in inner China, drawing heavy influence from Beijing-style cooking.
How is Hui food different from other food in China?
The ingredients have to be halal. Another thing is they have to adjust their own cuisine with local features.
So folks are taking similar recipes or the same recipes, but just substituting a different meat.
Yeah.
This is an example right here.
This dish starts with a mix of ground beef, sticky rice, and rice flour, all marinated in those signature Sichuan flavors. The mixture is packed into a bowl and steamed. Once done, it's topped with minced garlic, chili powder, and fresh scallions for that extra kick.
Should we give it a shot?
Okay.
Oh my Lord.
Garlic.
There's so much garlic. I love it.
If you have to pick one, which one will pick?
Well, that's tough. I think they worked good together because all the beef that was missing in here is hidden in here. It's really quite excellent. So it's kind of half carbs, half protein, half oil. With restaurants like these, are non-Muslims coming here to eat as well?
I think all the people will come here because non-Muslims, they also like food made by Muslims.
And then everyone's just getting the best of everybody else's cuisine. Instead of having pork, hey, maybe today you have a little bit more beef. I love it. I think this is an incredible meal. That said, we have a lot more to try, including a dish called Imperial Lung Slicing.
Let's go.
Well, what about the food?
We'll take it.
Smart. Let's go.
While Hui cuisine embraces flavors largely from the Han majority, it also includes traditional staples beloved across China, like this sweet dessert made from glutinous rice, or their hand-pulled ramyun noodles, generally thicker than their don don counterpart. But there's one dish that's almost exclusively eaten by Muslim folks. Mulan Hall is a restaurant dedicated to Hui cuisine.
Sir?
And the owner, Mr. Ma, is treating us to an unusual appetizer.
The feet of a mutton.
He purchases the mutton feet from his hometown, which is Gansu province. Hui people live there.
原材料是我们的老家甘肃。
It takes 3 hours in the fire.
That takes a long time.
The dish begins with blanching of pre-fried mutton hooves in a hot wok.
Non-Muslims do not cook this in their own home.
So this is something special. This is something you kind of need to come to a restaurant for because it's very laborious.
In a second wok, oil is heated with garlic and chili powder, followed by the mutton feet, a splash of water, and bell peppers. It's all stirred together until the flavors meld perfectly. A sprinkle of sesame seeds